You know, it's funny, I talk about goofy things, and you know, you have to really be a fan or a trekker or just a geek or whatever you want to call it, whatever your favorite name is, you know, whatever the nomenclature you want to use. But I was looking today, just because I look at my stats, holy smokes. Greetings, Dave here, DCBFX. The reason I say holy smokes is I was just looking today, and this channel I started, first video, January 13th, 2020, so just shy of 2.5 years. I just passed 127,000 views, over 6,000 view hours, and YouTube impressions of 1.1 million. What that means is YouTube says, hey, take a look at this, over 1 million times. And I just do things like tricorders and oscillation over thrusters, goofy things. I guess what it comes down to, there was a niche. Hang on a second, let me put this stuff down. So I started this channel just for something to do, something as, if you look at my old videos, I talked about that. A friend of mine, who was at that time president of my Rotary Club, said, I want people to step out of their comfort zone. And I have no problem talking in front of people. I have no problem talking in front of anyone. It helped being secretary of my club because I had to go up and do, you know, various events, you know, and do like club assemblies. So no problem doing that. But I never really thought I'd put my voice out to the world, as they say, to YouTube. And the first videos were terrible. And then I got better with, you know, green screening and everything else. And here we are, almost 2.5 years later. And I wouldn't say taking off, but I'm holding my own. Who else is good to hold it? 6,000 view hours. Like that's monstrous. I never thought I'd ever be there. 127,000 views. Amazing, amazing. And some things just take off like a shot. Getting into doing some shorts, which were fun. My first big short was April Fool's, and it was 4,600 views, I guess. The one I did on the LED strips from last week, and with the on-air sign, over 1,000 views. So I guess it just, what it comes down to is just, well, in the grand scheme of things, thank you, all you people out there in the YouTubeverse, for checking out my channel, coming and looking at my things, commenting. Someone actually just today just got a comment on the Satan's Pit helmet I made for my friend Larry 2 years ago. He said, hey, is it done? I'm starting to print my own. I was wondering how it turned out. That's a good question. I don't know. I'll ask Larry and find out. But even things like that, just the interactions are so much fun. People reaching out. Someone recently saw my Morpher collections, which was like one of the first 10 videos I did. They're like, hey man, that's cool. I want one. I want all of them. So what that tells me is people are going into my back catalog and looking at things, which is awesome, which is great. You know, people are discovering me all the time as they're looking at things. So that is just phenomenal. So again, thank you to all my viewers out there, everyone who's looking at the stuff I'm doing. I'm glad that you are getting something out of this, because if you're watching, obviously you're getting something out of it. If you weren't, you would move on to the next, which, hey, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. So for me here at DCBFX, I want to thank you, my viewers, my loyal viewers, hopefully, for coming out and checking me out. And hey, I'm almost at 375. And I never thought I had 375 things to say. Granted, sometimes I talk about the same thing a couple times, but things have changed. So, you know, I talked about oscillation over thruster in the first year, and then, well, I got better at printing and I made a better one. So, you know, there's reasons to go back to things, reasons to go back to the well. Anyway, so that is the video for today. To me, I'm just gobsmacked, and I do appreciate everyone checking out what I'm doing. There I am, a broke record, talking about it again. So, hey, everyone have yourself a great day. We'll talk to you all later.